Charedim in the army service. Again, I actually wanted to call this rabbinic misappropriation of biblical text, but I didn't think anyone would actually click on the link to listen to that. So instead, I called it Charedim in the army again, but both are appropriate topics. Now I'll try and explain why. At the end of each sefer in Chumash, right, very exciting. End of the seventh Aliyah, we finish reading that sefer Bereshit Shmos Vayikra Bamidbar Dvarim, and we scream out Chazak, Chazak, Venit Chazek. Right, the Baal Koreh then responds in kind, Chazak, Chazak, Venit Chazek. And we're all very excited. We understand that Torah needs to be strengthened. We encourage ourselves to go to the next Chumash and to learn more. All right, the Gemara says 4 things need chizuk, and Torah is one of them. All of that is 100% true. All right, no question at all. All right, we need to strengthen ourselves in Torah. We need to learn more Torah. I don't disagree with that at all, except if you look at the origin of the phrase chazak, chazak, v'nit chazek, you will find something entirely different. The context is different. The meaning is different. One that is unbelievably relevant to us today. Where does that phrase come from? It actually comes from Shmuel Beis, the second book of Samuel. It is the 10th chapter, Psukim Yud Aleph from Yud Beis 11 and 12. Let me set the scene, and then I'll read them to you, and then you'll see exactly where I am going. These are the words of Yoav ben Tzeruya, right? The great general of David's army, right? Yoav ben Tzeruya is one of the great warriors in Jewish history. His brother is Avishai, who is second in command, meaning he's also higher up there in the army. They are going to war. Right? Behind them and in front of them, from multiple directions, they are fighting Aram and they're fighting Bnei Ammon. They're fighting the children of Ammon. Think about it now for a second. There is an Israeli government, kingship, right? Israeli military leaders facing multiple threats from different directions. That sounds familiar. And now Yoav says to his brother Avishai as follows. I'm going to read it to you. Im techazak Aram mimeni. If Aram coming from their front is too strong for me, v'haitali li Yeshua, you're going to come and help me. You're going to save me. V'im bnei Ammon yechzku mimcha. If the children of Ammon, that's the front Abishai is fighting, if they're too strong for you, v'halachti lo shialach, I will come and I will save you. Chazak v'nit chazek. Right, that is the origin of the phrase. Let us be strong and strengthen ourselves. Ba'adamenu, for our people, uva'anarei Eloheinu, and for the cities of God in Eretz Yisrael. V'Hashem ya'aseh tov beinav, and God should do what is right in His eyes. The source for chazak, v'nit chazek is mutual responsibility of Jewish soldiers on a battlefield. When we face multiple threats, we need all of us to band together. And if they're too strong for you, I will come and help. And if they're too strong for me, you will come and help me. Only together with mutual responsibility for the military defense of Am Yisrael will we be successful. Now, why would I say rabbinic appropriation of a biblical phrase? Because they have taken that phrase from its original context and applied it to areas that the Navi did not intend. Chazak, v'nit chazek in the realm of Torah, true. That's not what Yoav ben Tzeruya meant. All right. Now, of course, we need to learn Torah, and of course, there needs to be a spiritual component to Am Yisrael. But that's not at the cost, at the expense of military defense of the people of Israel, of Be'aramenu, our nation, Uve'ararei Eloheinu, the cities of God in Eretz Yisrael. All of us are partners If I fall, you pick me up, and if you fall, I pick you up. That is how the defense of the country must be. Now, I don't blame Chazal, right, who lived in times of diaspora where they couldn't have dreamed of a Jewish state and Jewish soldiers. And therefore, this is not the only appropriation. They appropriate David HaMelech's life entirely, right? They transform him in multiple midrashim and stories, but they didn't know anything else. Right? What I would say now is you can't be stuck in the past. You can't be stuck in the diaspora while living in Eretz Yisrael. You have to return to the words of the Navi. If I fall, you pick me up. And if you fall, I'm going to pick you up. Because together we fight in the army of Hashem, Be'ad Ameinu, for our people, Uve'ad Arei Eloheinu, for the cities of God, and that is everyone's responsibility, and that must be done together. And when we do it together, Hashem Yaseh Tov Beinav, Hashem's going to do what's right in his eyes, what's good in his eyes, and that will be our success. Shabbat Shalom.